Okay, so I made a couple of videos and I haven't posted them yet, but I only posted like maybe 2 since I've been doing this, but I'm gonna like upload them as soon as I can. I've just been really busy, but I did a video over the weekend and I don't think it recorded. I don't know. I was driving and I was trying to tell the story about what had just happened to me. Okay, so I'm riding along. I'm leaving home, going to my parents' house, and I'm riding along, and I hear this horn honking on the highway. And you know, you don't really honk on the highway unless it's like a serious problem or whatever. So I'm like, who's honking their horn? First of all, we can't go anywhere. It's like traffic. We're inching, like literally going. So I just happened to look over because it's coming from my right. So I happened to look to my right, and it's a big tow truck. So I'm like, is something wrong with my tire? Do I have like a flat? Like this will be like, you know, it would be me, like F my life all the time. Like something's going on. This freaking car, my mood, like everything is just not working to my benefits right now. So it would be this. Of all things, more money to be spent again. So he's motioning, the guy in the truck is motioning to roll down my window. So I roll down my window like, you know, we sitting in traffic, we ain't going nowhere. So I'm like, what? He goes, are you married? And I'm like, what? And he's like, are you married? And I'm like, no, I'm not. And he was like, good, because I'm going to pay your bills. Really? So I was like, okay. So he was like, take down this number. And I'm like, yeah, I got it. So he's like, no, take down this number. I'm going to pay all your bills. I own this towing company. Da-da-da-da-da. Again, really? So I was like, yeah, okay, So traffic starts to pick up a little bit. So I move. And beep, 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 beep. Here's the horn again. Motions to roll down my window again. And I'm like, well, he was like, you didn't take down the number. Like, I'm serious. Call me. Blah, 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 blah. I'm like, yeah, okay, I got it. It's 410, blase, I got it. Da-da-da-da. So he was like, I'm serious, you know. You're not married. You single. You know, me and you, we can hang out. We can go out, pay all your bills. Don't worry about it. Da-da-da-da-da. I own this company. I'm an ex-boxer. Blah, blah, blah. Really? So at this point, I'm like, you know what? I don't need you blowing your horn at me no more. This whole, I'm gonna pay your bills, rah rah rah, whatever. All right, I called a number and I was like, listen, is that the new thing now? Like we reverting back to the old days where you holler out like, yo, I'm gonna pay your bills, da 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 da. So come on now, like, is that how you get women? Like, would you really want to date somebody because you said you want to pay their bills? Like, okay, what's the agenda and the exchange here? Like, whatever. Like, don't try to run no bull crap like that over here. Like, no, if you want to, like, take my number and go out or whatever, fine. In all honesty, I'm not going to call you. I'm not gonna call. I'm not gonna like text or do any of that. I just don't like you. It has to be like a specific interest that I have in you to actually call you or text you. Not because I'm like self-centered or narcissistic or anything like that. I'm just so in love with myself. It's not that. I just don't like to be bothered by people sometimes. Like people get on my nerves. They really do. Especially when they do like dumb stuff. And I always get people. I'm always in situations. Why is that? Where it's like I always have to be the one to be like, what? No. Da-da-da-da. Like silly stuff is always happening around me, and I don't have the type of attitude to cope with that. Maybe that's why the universe keeps putting these things in my way. Like, calm yourself down. And it's like, do I look like, maybe I do look like I need you to pay my bills, but can you really handle that? Because here's the thing, my bills, they're up there. We're in the 100,000s right now. That's my bills right there. College debt. Okay, I had to pick a very expensive school to go to. Okay, and then I had to pick another expensive school to get another degree from. Like, and then I have a car note, and then, you know, just little credit card bills. And I like to shop. I like to shop. If I had a job where I was paid like 6 figures, I would never see my salary. I would be wearing it. So technically I would see my salary because I wear it. I would wear it. I don't need like a whole bunch of stuff. Just a nice closet, a nice bathroom, and a nice bedroom. That's it. So technically I do need a lot of stuff like that. Because I love clothes. I love clothes. And it's not like really expensive stuff. Like if I could buy it, I will. But I really love jeans and shoes. But my income is not up there anymore, so I can only afford to do what I can afford to do. But anyway, back to this whole honk, 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 I'll pay all your bills. Don't let me call my friends in New York and run game on you, man. Like, stop it. You will be filing Chapter 11, 13, or whatever companies file, since you supposedly own the towing company. You'll be filing that, because you'll be going broke. Because I'm not going to just take care of me. No, 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 no. See, when I come up, I'm bringing those who are with me up with me. So, my friend, she likes the style, and she got it, like, going on. Like, she is, the stuff that she wears and she finds is sick. Like, her ideas and the stuff that she does needs to be, like, physically locked up in straitjacket. Like, it's just done. It's over. Buried. Tombstone is laid down like crazy. So, hook her up. Got another friend trying to put her daughter in private school. Hook her up. Like, I ain't playing. Like, don't come at me with the, I'm gonna pay your bills and da-da-da-da. Really? Because paying bills ain't just Verizon, AT&T, Comcast, and all that nonsense. You know what I'm saying? I like to travel. So, y'all know me. And when I travel, I like to go to places where you can't drive to. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get back to Italy. I'm trying to go back to Spain. I'm trying to go back to Paris. I'm trying to go back to London. I want to go to Japan. I want to go to Australia. I want to go to Copenhagen. I want to go to other places. I want to go to China. I want to go to Greece. It's a lot of places in this world that I want to go to that I haven't been to. And a lot of places I want to return to. Maybe even live there. So, are you prepared for that? Like, get out of here. And then he's like, let me take you out tonight. No. So I'm supposed to, because you honk your horn and yell out the window, I'm going to pay your bills. I'm supposed to drop everything in my life that's going on because you said all of this? Like, who are you? I'm sorry. Did we all miss the coming of Christ? Are you it? No. Like, get out of here. So I'm like, no, I have plans. Well, what you doing after that? Sleeping, nigga. I'm not coming out with you. Well, how about this, Mr. Untraditional? How about you stop honking your horn at people on the highway? Let's start there. How about you not yell out, I'll pay all your bills? How about you not do that? And how about you, civilly ask a person to have lunch, brunch, dinner, whatever. Not necessarily in that order, because I didn't do it right. It's supposed to be brunch, lunch, dinner. Something like that. Like, don't come at me with no craziness. And the only reason I call the number is so I can say exactly that. I don't want you honking at me on the highway no more. Like, don't do that. That's for real. Like, that's irritating, number one. And number two, it's annoying. So maybe you use the whole I'm going to pay your bills because maybe you don't look all that great. I don't know. I'm not the poster princess of beauty, so I can't say who's cute and who's not. I can only say what's cute in my eyes, which is not much. Okay, not too many people reach that marker. Sorry. But it's like, So then he texts me and I'm like, I ain't responding to this. This is some nonsense. So I'm like, dude, I'm Skyping. I was supposed to Skype, but I ended up not doing it because I was just tired. And then he texted me again at like midnight. No. Unacceptable. There's only one person who has permission to do that. Maybe two. Okay, maybe everybody I know for like ever can do that. Not you, Mr. Highway Honker. So he texted and was like, you know, what are you doing? Let's do this, whatever. And I'm like, we could do lunch. Like, I'm going to church. After church, we could do lunch. Okay, we never made it to lunch because I never heard from him. So I went on about my daily business. I didn't text him to be like, oh, are we still on for lunch? And maybe in the world of dating, that's what you're supposed to do, confirmations and things of that nature. But if I don't have an active investment and interest in you, then maybe I'm not going to take the initiative to confirm any type of plans that we had. Like, no, it's just an easy way to get out of not dealing with you. Sorry. So the next day he texts and says, it was like on Monday, and says, you know, nice date. Okay. So I text back and say, yeah, it was. I didn't hear from you, so I went out with my family. BS, no I didn't. I didn't go out with my family. I was supposed to do some things, but I didn't. I wasn't feeling too well on Sunday. I missed church because I took a bunch of pills for painkillers. I'm not addicted to anything, but I had some really bad cramping in my back and legs. So, and I didn't have any muscle relaxants, but I had some really good painkillers from my doctor from when I had some pain back in the day. Yeah, no, I'm not a pill popper. Just pay no attention to that. Everything I do is prescribed. Okay, even though prescription drugs have been killing people, I've been really, really careful. But I was in severe pain, and it lasted all night, so I just took a couple pills and knocked it out, and I was knocked out until like midday. Then when I woke up, I was really hungry, so I didn't hear from anybody, so whatever. And that's that with that. Like, maybe you'll lose interest. How about that? I'm not going to put forth too much effort. That way you'll lose interest, and then you go on about your business. It's like we never met. Ever. Yay. And I could have like avoided all of this if I hadn't called the number, which I should not have done in the first place. So, but that's just to get you up to date on that. Then on another note, I kept going in these interviews for this this assistant manager position at a hair salon. And granted, this doesn't say much about what I can do, my skills, whatever. And I thought maybe because I knew the owner, one of the owners, that I like have it in the bag. But apparently no, that it doesn't work like that. Only in the government where that works. Private, it doesn't work that way. So I got a rejection letter, and I felt kind of bad because that would have been a really good position. And I think they misjudged my character based on this right here. Because I was sitting in there, and not to downplay anything, it has nothing to do with the rejection letter of any sort. This was mentioned in the interview. I had mentioned some things about the braiding and stuff like that. And I only asked because the braids were like rather big, and they're doing like these, you know, intricate, not even intricate weaves. They were just doing like kind of like basic, pretty, well-kept weaves. But the braiding was just like, what? If I come in here and get a weave, I'm braiding my own hair. Because this right here, it's too spacey, and it's too big. So me and the owner, we talked about that, and she was like, yeah, if I would have seen her when she started, I would have said, like, make those braids a little smaller, tighten it up a little bit, add another row. Yes, because I know you want to get them in and get them out, and the money is paid for up front. You want your clients to be happy with what they're selecting. And as an outsider, I'm looking at some of the braids like, I just want to take them out and redo them. Like, don't look at this. These are 2-strand twists. So don't pay no attention to this. This is not like my hair out and curly and frizzy. No, these are 2-strand twists. I didn't do anything to my hair but wash it and put some conditioner on it and some oil, and it always needs oil. It always looks so dry, and I'm like standing in the mirror like choking off the oil sheen. I don't know what that is. It could be the dermatitis, which is kind of like like dry skin. Like, what do you call that? It's kind of like eczema, but like in your hair. So anyhow, I have dry spells, and I have to get like medicated oil, and it's like $75. I'm like, whatever. It's just gonna have to go try. As long as no birds try to like nest in it, I'm good. That has happened before though. Like a long time ago. Oh my god, it's horrible. That was a horrible experience. Oh. Okay. So yeah, I don't really have anything else to say. Like, what? Anything happened today? Not really. My boss keeps calling about this package. It's just somebody's supposed to be sending him and hasn't gotten here, and he just keeps asking, like, no, and I'm not gonna sit here and look for it either. The mail has already been dropped off. It's not here. Ask her what she do with it. Did she even mail it out? And she said she did, but I ain't seen nothing in here. And everything that was in his inbox is the standard stuff, bills that need to be paid. I just don't. That's my life, yo. This sucks. And the wino is itching to get out, and I'm gonna let her explore. Let's just look his hair right here. My ADD is off the chain right now. I'm not focusing on anything. I'm gonna go in the mirror and judge this. Oh god, I done made it worse. Oh, whatever. It's funky. No, people who work in corporate America, do not go to work with your hair like this. They will reject you. They like natural, polished natural. This isn't polished. This looks like exactly what I said I did. I twisted my hair and I washed it. Okay, no. I washed it, then twisted it like a week ago. So this is, and I retouched some that they come loose a lot. So I have to retwist like this. I need to retwist this. But my hair is so weird. I guess it fits its owner. So this is a really long video, and I'm gonna have to chop it up. But so it's Wednesday, and I woke up thinking it was Tuesday. I'm looking at people's Facebook statuses, and it's all like hump day, hump day, hump day. And I'm like, when did Tuesday become the hump day? Am I missing something? Like, did I wake up in an alternate universe? I'm confused. Is it hump day? What's today? And I just happened to look it up, and I'm like, oh, it's Wednesday? Yes, 2 more days, and I can let the wino loose. Just let it go. Just get saucy. A nice big old goblet of whatever is going to make me just tipsy. I don't feel like doing nothing. I've been rejected all week. How do guys do it? I don't like rejection. It makes me feel like, what? You rejected me? Like, really? I'm a cool person. I really am. I am until you piss me off, and then I'm not so cool. Actually, I am cool. I'm icy. I'm sharp as an icicle. Does that mean? Yeah, I'm not so good when I'm not pleasant. It's not a good thing. Oh, do I have a dimple? Yeah, right there. Maybe that's not a dimple. Maybe that's just, I don't know what that is. Anywho, so yeah. I guess I can go eat lunch now, which is not very tempting, but I'm on a strict budget, and I'm not walking out there buying $10 salads and $10 sandwiches, and I'm not going to any of the food trucks, and I'm staying away from the cupcakes. I'll just eat what I have at home until this whole, I don't even know what to call it. Like, I'm at such a low point right now, as far as, not emotionally low, like, my spirits are high, but money, this right here is, and I'm just like, this paycheck to paycheck thing is serious. I don't like this whole paycheck to paycheck lifestyle that I have somewhat acquired. So I need to figure something out. I'm just like, I'm confused. I am baffled. I am just stuck. Like, what do I do? Where do I go? How do I get out of this type of nonsense? I don't want to spend years in this. This is not, no, I don't want this to be my future plan of spending years in this. And I haven't been to a beach, and I haven't been on a plane, and I haven't been to some grandmas, and I'm just, what is happening? I haven't been to Miami, and that's the one place that I can always get to, and I can't get to Miami. Something strange is going on in this universe. Like, who did I piss off or do something to? Jesus bless them, please, and let them be easy. Like, be me be. I apologize. I can't, like, say that I regret anything, but I do apologize for making you feel a little, I don't know, slighted. Alright. I always say alright like I'm about to go, and then I have something else to say, but I don't have anything else to say now, except I am going to get out of this stupor, this funk, this recession that I have brought upon myself. I'm not liking it at all. I will work through it as best as I can. But I don't want to be dealing with this for years. I really don't. So pray for me. And yes, I'm going to keep wearing my hair like this. I mean, it may be a little tamer. Especially next week, we have like visitors coming to the office, so I know I'm gonna have to like zhuzh this up some kind of way. But for right now, this is what it's gonna be like. Take it or leave it, and a lot of people are leaving it, so maybe I need to leave it too. Like, I don't think it's like super cute or anything, but I like waking up not having to do anything to my hair. And then when people ask me like what I do, and I say like, oh, it's just 2 strand twist, and I just wash it and condition it and air dry it, and that's it. And they're looking at me like, 2 strand twist? Like, no, that looks like an afro. But I'm like, I show them like, yeah, it's a twist, it's a little twist. And then they're like, well, how I get so curly? My hair texture is kind of on the curly side, so it's probably how it got curly. I don't have any tricks of the trade here. Just water, shampoo, rinse, shampoo, rinse, condition, wash it out just a little, leave a little in, twist, take section of your hair, two strand twist that, wet it, condition, let it go. And see what it does. And wet it every once in a while, you know, because it kind of smashes down and loses this thing, so you gotta, it's like a sponge, you gotta re-wet it. So it goes like this, and then like this, like that. So you have to wet it and let it just see what it does. Maybe I should blow dry it out and see how long it is. I'm thinking I might put braids in my hair though. That takes a lot of time, and I just don't think I have it in me to stay up night after night doing it. Alright, well, this time I'm really gone. In my next video, I will probably be a little, so, not drunk, tipsy, but wine, not shots, but wine. A really good bottle, really big, good bottle, and I'm not apologizing for anything that the wino says, because that's her. And if she offends people, just chuck it up to whatever is in that glass. But she's probably speaking the truth. So, adios. Bonsoir. Ohio. Goodbye. Deuces.